Good day, everybody. How are you all? This is Dr. Nandi. Today we are going to discuss about testing of two means when population standard deviations are not known. So I'll share my computer screen with you. Test the difference in two means when population standard deviations are not known. In many situations, in hypothesis testing, population standard deviations are not known. And sample sizes are less than 30. Are less than 30. In those cases, a t-test is used to test the difference between when samples are independent and when the two samples come from normal populations. Okay? Just to remind you, samples are independent when they are not related. Not related. Okay? So in this case also, like before, the null hypothesis, so null is H0 mu1 equal to mu2 and HA mu1 not equal to mu2. This is the case of two-tail test. Or this is the alternate. Or we can write H0 is mu1 minus mu2 equal to 0, and alternate is mu1 minus mu2 not equal to 0. So we calculate a test statistic from the sample data. Okay. So we are going to calculate a test statistic. So let me create some space here. So my test statistic in this case is t, and t is equal to x1 bar minus x2 bar minus mu1 minus mu2, and the whole thing is divided by square root of s1 square by n1 plus s2 square by n2. x1 bar is the mean of sample 1, x2 bar is mean of sample 2. Okay, create some more space. Okay. And mu1 minus mu2 is hypothesized difference in two population means. In two population means. Remember, this comes from null hypothesis. Okay, and S1 square is variance of sample 1, variance of sample 1. Remember, variance is the square of the standard deviation, and S2 square is variance of sample 2. And variances are assumed to be unequal, are assumed to be unequal. Okay. And N1 is sample size, sample 1 size, and N2 is sample 2 size. Okay. So the test statistic, let me put some more here. Test statistic again is t is equal to x1 bar minus x2 bar minus mu1 minus mu2 divided by square root of s1 square by n1 plus s2 square by n2. Okay. Now degrees of freedom of the test statistic are equal to smaller of n1 minus 1 or n2 minus 1, whichever is small. Okay. The denominator term square root of s1 square by n1 plus s2 square by n2 is the standard deviation or standard error of the sampling distribution of x1 bar minus x2 bar. So so test statistic is of the form T is equal to observed value, observed difference I should say, minus the expected differences, which comes from null hypothesis. Expected difference divided by standard error. That is, the test statistic tells you, test statistic tells us how many standard error is the observed difference away from the expected difference. Okay, so I will stop here today. If you have any question, comment, write me a note. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like this video, please share this with your friend. You and your friends, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button at the bottom right corner. I'll see you next time with another interesting problem, interesting solution. Take care. Have a nice day. See you next time.